It's early September now, and you can already smell autumn in the air. Here, it's turned quite cold. Summer felt so short, like it's only lasted for 2 weeks. When I call my family in Japan, they tell me it's still boiling hot. The difference is more than 10 degrees. Sometimes I wonder, maybe I won't be able to go back to Japanese summer anymore. Life here is fun, honestly, but if I have to point out one thing, it's the bath program. I really love bath. I love hot springs too. Soaking in hot water and slowly warming up my body, that was my precious time to relax every day. But here, it's not that simple. There is bathtub, but it's so big and deep that the water doesn't reach my shoulders. I need 1.5, sometimes 2 times more water than in Japan. And there's no separate washing space like in Japan. You just soak in the water, then wash your hair and body there. It doesn't feel very eco-friendly. Also, there's no function to keep the water at 42 degrees like in Japan. So, I just stare at the tubs, putting my hand in the water, adjusting hot and cold again and again. Because of that, I don't take bath often here. Actually, the first time I soaked in a bath was 4 months after I arrived. That's about once every 4 months. The result? Winter feels freezing. Even after a shower, I'm shivering and run straight into my bed. So this year, I brought fluffy pajamas from Japan. I learned from last winter, and finally, I put them on. Even though it's still hot in Japan, here it's already cold. I slipped into those pajamas. I smelled home, and for a second, I felt homesick. Japan has so many things to keep you comfortable. Bath, kotatsu, hot pot. So many cozy ways to enjoy winter. Here, many houses do have fireplaces, but not mine. I only have heaters. In the middle of winter, I survive with an electric blanket and lots of layers. I've also heard people say that depression is common here. It's because of the short daylight hours and the long winters. And yes, it's only September and it's already this cold. I can feel that it will stay chilly until next June or July. May and June here still feel cold, while in Japan it's springtime. The warmest season is only 2 weeks in July or August. And for me, that short summer feels like Japanese spring, gentle and pleasant, but the weather really affects your mood. I've already had my laundry soaked 5 times. I hung it out to dry, and then sudden heavy rain came down like a tropical shower. With days like this, I often find myself missing life in Japan. Living in the UK is full of fun, but sometimes I remember the comfort of Japan and my chest tightens a bit. Yes, I do feel homesick sometimes, but still, I paid a huge amount of money to get this YMS visa. And finally I'm here. It's only 2 years. And I don't want to waste this precious time. I feel grateful for what I had in Japan and grateful for the discoveries and the new experiences here. So, I keep creating every day. I came here as a freelancer. I still work with Japanese companies and clients as usual, but my goal here is to join festival and markets. I want to take my works to real places, to let locals and tourists see them, touch them, buy them, and hopefully keep them for a long time. Of course, I have drawings I made in Japan, but when I first came here, I had nothing. so I started with lots of research. I haven't joined a festival yet, so I don't know the real feeling of it, but every day I think, in this market, which is so different from Japan, what would make people happy? And then I try to turn my art into goods that can fit people's daily lives here. Recently, I got an American cutting machine. I knew about it before, but I always thought that's not something I could handle. Still, since I got it, I've decided to try. Now I'm struggle testing, making stickers and cards, but my personality always pushes me to try something difficult. And I remembered the Peter Rabbit shadow box we had at home when I was little. It was so beautiful. I looked it up and found out it's a traditional European craft. Then I thought, if I can make this with my own illustrations, it would be so good. So I started making prototypes. Each one takes so much time. Many times I almost gave up, but finally I managed to finish one that I'm happy with. I really want to bring this to the market. My challenges here have only just begun, but I want to make the most of these 2 years.